Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix. What? Fallout New Vegas. You might be hearing my exacerbated voice right now. It is quite exacerbated. So story time was after the last oh, wait, I should probably say what's happened on the last Let's Play. We stopped the emerger's plan, killed a couple of guys. That one guy that was helping us went up in his group. Told what's her face that Mr. House is dead. So that might crash here. Okay, luckily it didn't. I don't know why. She wanted me to go ask the Brotherhood of Steel to kill the Brotherhood of Steel, and I talked to Brotherhood of Steel, and they're like, how about we just be friends?
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, can you join Arcane Ganon?
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up.
Okay.
Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Hopefully I don't actually have to remember.
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work.
And, yeah, then Arcane...
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both.
Dogs are
a regular
cool.
Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after.
Don't know what Diogenes
Knowledge is power,
some
but to
ancient
what
Greek
end
guy.
for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed. Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the
Drinking
world.
tea.
Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Okay. And he's like, hey, the group stuff. So then now my story between last Let's Play and this Let's Play. I guess the game crashed because I was, so I was like, oh, well, I'm going to process the video, and then I guess the earlier parts of that sector where I usually record 2 dots, I'm like, okay, let's, try my new computer. So then I install this game to my new computer and work with, like, this game does have some of the mods. And I work trying to get the mods working, and I work trying to get the mods working, and I work trying to get the mods working, and I work trying to get the mods working.
Sticking around for the attractions? Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
Have you seen that old movie War Horse? Hopefully you guys don't die horribly like the other horses.
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
What? I don't know why I just spawned over there. Like, if I didn't have... Oh, he'd have to be with me.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants. Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
That was, Fallout 2.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Guess we haven't met Moreno.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years.
Oh,
And with
them.
good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him. Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
So, like, when I got the things, this gun looked a lot better. They improved these guys' faces so some of them didn't look like they were, you know, submerged underwater for years. Or months. Or days, whatever. Arcane Gannon looked kind of worse for wear. His head just seemed weird.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, my grandfather opened up this shop.
Okay, I have no quest. I've never been in Side or West Side. It's just not the area that the game pointed me in, so I just walked right past it, you know? Nothing particularly here, I guess. But, yeah, the game just kept on crashing. At which point I'm like, okay, I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. And you think I'm just... You might be like, okay, we get it, but I tried, and tried, and tried, and tried, and tried for hours, and I'm like, okay. Uninstall it from the new computer. Good thing I have it on the same old computer. For some reason, still works fine without Nexus Mod Manager, but I guess the mods are already installed, so whatever. So I'm just gonna play it on this computer since it seems much more stable. And by much more stable, like, you'd maybe think that I might, you know, crash at one point in time.
Ah, looks like I forgot to lock the doors again.
Ah, that's
if you're
the guy.
with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years. I don't do anything. I'm retired. I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Yeah, I never met him before. Oh, about bringing up the past.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Yeah.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling? I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
No.
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is, remember. Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Yeah, funny how that stuff is, how if you're not on the winning side...
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, It was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
Yeah, whatever.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be loyal to us, because we kind of want him and need him. But maybe I can speech check him into, you know, joining us. But yeah. If you're on the winning side, you're a hero. If you're on the losing side, well, depends on what you do. But decent chance you might become a war criminal. I guess that means I'm good at killing them. I fucking hate when that happens. When I'm just mind my own business and zoom, turn around. Okay. I like using energy weapons more. Let's look at the bottom first. I think I'll take that one. Because I'm always having problems with carrying shit. I was thinking, hey, maybe I should, you know, like, a couple of days ago being like, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 of the DLCs, maybe all 4. But now I'm just like, I just want to finish the game. So we're going into Camino Johnson's cave. Yep, that's him. Cannibal. Oh, that was me. How you do?
Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh. I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic.
Good point. Or what I was gonna say.
He was a drill instructor I knew.
About
he was
that.
also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then. What do you want? I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all. The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough. Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl. Really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now. Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then? Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is Auld. Appropriate, huh?
Can't take your shit.
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew. I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.
Cool. Yeah, sure, I can't have your stuff. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, if this game is crashing as little as it is right now, especially compared to my other computer, yeah, I'm going here because, well, rest and stuff, and whatnot, and I can save to my external hard drive and SSD thing that I was going to use for something, but then I never got to it. Then, yeah. Maybe I'll do Lonesome Road. It's an interesting thing where they had a kind of cute looking girl. Yeah, I know, Virgin, whatever. And no, I like hair. But there was this mod that had her with a Foley face. I was like, It's like, God, I wish, I don't know if it was because my other computer is a Windows 10 with all the trimmings, and this game is a 7-year-old game, and even trying with all the patches and stuff, it's still like a whole crap shoot kind of thing. But it's like, I can't remember where I was going with it. Oh yeah, it's just all the mods and stuff. I don't know if it's age or what, but I just really am at the point where I'm just like, you got anything interesting? No? I don't want to spend a good amount of time learning something and trying to finagle my way into it with the not knowing whether or not I'm going to get something out of it, you know? I really wish it didn't turn me around like that. Gannon? Okay. Looks like a Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Yep, having that nice old armor. Well, I can't get the armor. Or whatever. Oh. So, our plan is to take over the world.
You ever seen one of... Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against? Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
Okay.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it. Those rangers in black armor? I wouldn't want to make one of those mad.
Where'd he go? This way?
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out. I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Oh, that was easy.
Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done. I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
I mean, we got the dam. I'll take someone else with me, you know?
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seem to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past. What's changed since then?
Wait, what? What's your thing? I mean, I'm pretty strong.
True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to Freeside it is. I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help. It means a lot to me.
So,
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the vertebrate, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
like specialer?
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
I can't believe I'm going to help the NCR.
The NCR's got its share of wars, but the NCR's the best bet.
Okay.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
For the wasteland, I'm glad we'll be helping them out.
You weighed me down, lady. Oh, I'm heavy. And see 28 versus 22, 8 versus 5. Hell yeah. Now I'm one of these guys. Yes, still can't take this stuff. I'm just gonna take a look. Ready. Please take these. Yeah. Oh, hey, that was quick.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster. And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
Thanks, I guess.
It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck. And goodbye.
Like, are you leaving? Hey, dude,
What's up?
you want to drive with me, like, right now?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies.
Cool.
Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold.
Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House, but I don't think it's the best solution for the people in New Vegas. If the NCR can take full control of Freeside and the Strip, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Besides, even if New Vegas eventually gets representation in the NCR's Senate, it's not like the NCR runs efficiently. See you around.
So wait, is he gone for, like, forever, or till, like, 28 versus 26. 8, 6. It is lighter, though. It's because it needs a good buffing, but I can't do anything about that. Nancy Charisma 1, Rad Resistance 5, Strength 1, Rad Resistance 15. I mean, that's a good question. Does Arcane Ganon come back with us? Because if not, then that would be a pain. Well, let's take a look. It'd be, like, I don't want him to leave. I just want him to, like, hey, when the shit hits the fan, he does the medical stuff. Kane. Ganon. Okay, I don't know how to spell him. New Vegas. Does return. If you send arcade to Lucky 3. Yeah, I'm looking it up. I probably should, well, first safety save, then add another quest to the list. I mean, might as well do what that guy thing.
Move along.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
I mean, I get it. I think it says it comes back, but I guess after the dam might not do anything.
You already took care. A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That accounts for all the tribes who needed to get to know.
I wonder if I can do that. Yeah.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
I don't think the NCR will worry too much about this.
An omerta. It has a hood under the hood. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're out of time. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? That's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, cause I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and neuter your animals to help control the pit population.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Good thing what's his name never put in the back door for this.
Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later. Hope to see you soon.
And until next time, Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix, of Fallout New Vegas. See ya, Bina.